Hello, friends, and welcome back to Blood Moon SMP. As you can see, we have a new origin. I'm a poltergeist, which is basically a ghost, so I think it might be time for a change of wardrobe. Ta-da! I am a ghost. So one of my cool abilities is I can go completely invisible. You can literally not see me at all until I take damage. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this episode. But before we do, be sure to like and subscribe. All right, let's go ahead and hop into this. So we have been doing a little bit of decorating over here. We have added the coarse fruit trees that I was showing you guys in the end, and I think it looks really cool. It looks like dead trees around here. And then we also have two new friends, our two llamas. If you guys have any name suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. But we have cleared out some space over here, and we're gonna add a barn to this area. But it's gonna look kind of like an abandoned barn, you know, to match the vibes of the Halloween theme. And finally get our little sheep. Oh, the sheep were hungry. Okay. Finally get our little sheep friends out of this little pen over here and into an actual home. So that's the plan we have for this episode. Oh, and I also did a little kind of cage theme for our little mine over here. I love this little torch. It looks like a torch, but it's really a lever. So I really like that. Also, we are going to get started working on the bewitchment mod in here. I've played on a few SMPs that had it installed, but I've never actually got into doing the things that you're supposed to do for it. So I read up online that you actually have to have a mandrake to craft the book. So we have some plants over here growing, and you get them from breaking like the seeds. You get random stuff, and mandrake is one of them. So let's go ahead and grab some of these mandrake root and see how we can craft this bewitchment book so we can get started on this. All right, so it shows we just need to have a book and a root to make the book, which is the Book of Shadows. All right, and let's take a peek at this and see what we need to do. All right, so I guess this shall guide us through the process. And then we have an introduction into the world of witchcraft. So I guess there's different crops that you can get. And then I guess there's a dragon blood sapling, which you can find in another fortress. Okay, so we actually found this when we took a peek into the fortress. What else do we need? Okay, so it looks like we've actually unlocked a little bit of the process in this book, but I think the first step we need to do is make an altar. So let's do that. And I think there's different altars that you can make. So let's take a peek and see. So you can make different altars. I'm not really sure if it matters on what it's made out of, but for now, we're just gonna make a stone altar, and we need some silver and bark. So let's see if I have some of that. I'm pretty sure I have some silver, but I'm not sure about the bark. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and smelt some stone, and then we also have our silver and smelt that because you'll need ingot. So let's figure out what we need to do for the bark. My guess is we need to maybe strip a log, but let's see if that works. No, I don't think so. Let's find out. How do we get this piece of bark? Okay, so I guess we need a special tool for this. So let's grab a piece of silver, and then I think it is a flint. All right, so let's go ahead and make this tool that we actually need to get bark. All right, so let's give this a try. All right, so we got the bark, and then we'll need our silver and our stone, and let's make an altar. So I think I'm gonna place my altar in the upstairs of our barn. So maybe we should get working on that barn. So let's go ahead and hop into it. All right, and we are done with our barn. I kind of wanted to give kind of a like abandoned type of barn type of vibe. And then we have already moved our sheep in. And then if you head upstairs with the ladder, we have added, you know, just some extra storage and decorations. We did put our altar up here, but we're actually going to move it. So I've done a bit of research and found out you have to kind of surround the altar with plants and trees. So we're actually gonna move this. And we're gonna head down here. And as you can see, we have planted some trees that we have found throughout the world. The blood trees, where are they at? I forget. I don't know if these are it or not, but I found them in the nether. So we're gonna chop all these down. They're not gonna stay, but we're going to add kind of like a foresty area right here to place our altar. So apparently the altar gets power from natural blocks. So that's where we're gonna spend our time doing, just building up like I said, like a forest type of fill area, and then finally activating our altar. And maybe we can start brewing some stuff. So you can brew potions a little different and this bewitchment mod. So let's go ahead and start chopping these trees down, and then we'll head into a small little time lapse of me kind of building this foresty area for our altar. All right, so we are done with our area that we're gonna use our altar in. I kind of just literally just threw down every natural, naturey block that I could think of. And then we added up these cute little purple hanging lights just to give it a Halloween vibe. But per my research, you have to put a carpet on the altar. Okay, there we go. And then now we have like a little sign on the side of a little logo on the side of our screen that kind of has like our power. I'm not really sure how you read it, but it says that you can put certain things on the altar to increase its power. So let's see if we can use a sword. Our sword is modded, so I'm not sure if it will read it or not, but okay, it worked. Okay, and it's also said we can add gems, so I'm guessing emeralds might count. Yeah. What about diamonds? So you only can put either or? So which one is higher? I can't really tell, but it gave me my diamond back, and I think the emerald might be more than. Okay, so that way it shows us basically how much power we have, I guess. And it says sneak to view. Let's see. All right, so basically that tells us how to make the altar. So we can also make one of these, and I think we actually have the supplies for these. Should we do gold or iron? Okay, it says they can be lit with the flint and steel, and when lit, they will repel ghosts, preventing them from going near it. With better materials, increases the repellent effect. Okay, so we'll make one of those, but we also have a witch cauldron over here, and we actually need to add water to this. And we already added the magma block under. I guess that's what powers it. So let's grab some water. All right. And then we added some water to there. There we go. Okay, we're brewing, not just yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so we can use this to make potions, and I think if you get the potions wrong, it turns like a brown color. So let's see. Actually, let's make one of these first, just to repel ghosts. I guess that's an issue. So I'll be right back with that. All right, so we have this, and I guess we'll just place it right here just to have it. I'm not really sure how much it helps, but the thing I wanted to do was try to brew something with our new witch cauldron. So let's see what we can brew up here. Okay, so we've had a peek. So in order to get started with brewing, we need to add a mandrake to it. So let me go grab that. All right, so we have grabbed our mandrake. So let's throw that in here. Okay, now we're brewing, we're brewing. Oh my God, this is so exciting. All right, so the potion we're gonna try to make is, let's see, do we wanna do strength potion? Fire resistance? What can we do? There's so many options in here. Resistance is spruce bark. So let's try to do that. I think I have some spruce on me. All right, and then we have our little knife here. So let's do that. Let's toss this in here and see if it works. If we have enough altar power, it should work. Oh, redo. Okay, I think it worked to turn red. So if it turns brown, from what I've seen, that means it's incorrect. So let's see if we received a potion. We did. We had a potion of resistance. So I guess you can do just like the brewing stands, you can add like glowstone or redstone or whatever to make it more potent or last longer. So we'll get those supplies later, but this is so cool. It's so much more easier to brew potions. You don't need to have a blaze powder or anything like that. You can do it right here, and you need to make sure you have enough altar power to do it. So I guess we're good. But yeah, this is super cool. I'm absolutely loving this mod. So I'm really interested in seeing what else we can do with it. If you guys have any suggestions on what else we can do with this altar to power it up more, or if we have enough power from all this grass and trees, let me know. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna do more research offline. But yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do for this episode. I'm super excited to see what else I can get into before we're done with this series. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on out of here. Alrighty, friends, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. But before we do, be sure to like and subscribe, and also leave any suggestions down below. I've never used the Bewitchment mod before, so I'm really excited to see what else I can do in it. So if you guys know anything about that, leave them in the comments below. But other than that, let's go ahead and get on out of here, and I'll see you guys next time.